Governor Lamont said a few weeks ago he has no idea of the difference between a campaign event and an official governor event. Thank you, Mark, for pointing that out. I think that's become pretty apparent. And he's developed a unique ability to take money from us, pretend that it's him, and then give it back like he's Santa Claus. And my plan is different. We've got a Connecticut First plan that gives money back to people so they decide where they want to spend it. It's our money. Why does the governor continue to pick winners and losers? It's our money. He's got $6 billion of it, and we want it back. So we've got a plan to give $3 billion of it back. I'll just give you a couple examples. On October 6th, and all of these grants are fine, I agree with them, but we're doing it such that the checks show up days before the election. What a coincidence. Our child care workers have been struggling all summer with high gas prices, utility costs, taxes. Nothing happens. Right? He sits on the $6 billion. And then magically on October 6th, the checks go out, $1,000 bonus per worker, and magically they get it, probably with a note from Governor Lamont, a couple of days before the election. Amazing how that happens. October 25th, again, I agree with it, but $248,000 checks go out to working poor families. We know why they're going out now, because the polls are tightening, he's getting nervous, and he wants to give people what looks like a gift of giving them their own money back. And my favorite one was a week and a half ago where he decided to give free sidewalks to the town of Madison. He's been focused on Madison. I don't know whether it's because I live there and he's jabbing at me or whether he thinks he's got momentum there. I can tell you, I've walked doors in Madison. He has no chance of winning the town of Madison. People there are like everyone else across this state. They're tired of high prices. They're tired of crime going through the roof, and they want to raise their own kids and get government out of the way. Those are the three themes I hear across the country, across the state. I think the other unconscionable thing that he's done, I came out on Monday. We've had 4 officers shot in the last 3 or 4 weeks. 2 of them tragically died. We came out. We said this needs to stop. We signed a pledge to bring back qualified immunity, to bring back consent searches, to work with the use of force standards. We challenged the governor to do the same. It's been 4 days. He's been through a debate. I can only conclude that he's not going to change the bill and he's going to keep officers at risk. I can only conclude that 4 officers being shot at and 2 being tragically killed, he's not going to do anything about it. If he is, he should speak up, but we've given him ample opportunity. He went through a debate. He is anti-police. And the police force realizes it. One of the most amazing statements I heard from last night's debate is Governor Lamont saying he's got a good relationship with police. We've already been endorsed by the Stamford Police Department. We've already been endorsed by the Connecticut Fraternal Order of Police. We've already been endorsed by the Enfield Police. We've already been endorsed by the Trumbull Police. 97% of the state troopers gave the governor a vote of no confidence. That's unheard of. For him to sit in a debate stage and say he's got a good relationship with the police, unconscionable. How can he do it? So I challenge the governor, let us know where you stand. Police forces and people across this state have had a horrible 3 weeks. Crime is out of control. He can throw whatever stat he wants, but when rapes are up 23% and Hartford's having its most violent year since 2023, he needs to speak about it. He owes it to the families. He owes it to the officers, and he owes it to people across Connecticut to let us know where he stands, which is right now we're in a public security crisis, and he said absolutely nothing about it. He'd rather hand out free sidewalks in Madison than do something for those families that are grieving right now.